Rilke writes at the beginning of the 20th century, "You, God, who live next door, if at times through the long night I trouble you with my urgent knocking, this is why I hear you breathe so seldom. I know you're all alone in that room. If you should be thirsty, there's no one to get you a glass of water. I wait listening, always. Just give me a sign. I'm right here. As it happens, the wall between us is very thin. Why couldn't a cry from one of us break it down? It would crumble easily. It would barely make a sound." Eckhart, the mystic and preacher of the 13th and 14th centuries, has this to say: "Think of the soul as a vortex or a whirlpool, and you will understand how we are to sink eternally from negation to negation into the one. And how are we to sink eternally from letting go to letting go into God? I pray God to rid me of God. The highest and loftiest thing that one can let go of is to let go of God for the sake of God." We continue with Rilke. "We must not portray you in king's robes, you drifting mist that brought forth the morning. Once again from the old paint boxes, we take the same gold for scepter and crown that has disguised you through the ages. Piously we produce our images of you, till they stand around you like 1,000 walls. And when our hearts would simply open, our fervent hands hide you." Again from Eckhart, "Truly God is a hidden God. All the names which the soul gives to God, it receives from the knowledge of itself. But the ground of the soul is dark. The ineffable one has no name. The naked God is without a name, and is the denial of all names, and has never been given a name, and so remains a truly hidden God. God's darkness is a superessential darkness, a mystery behind mystery, a mystery within mystery that no light has ever penetrated. The final goal of being is the darkness and the unknowability of the hidden divinity, which is that light that shines, but the darkness cannot comprehend it. God acts, but the Godhead does not act. The mystery of the darkness of the eternal Godhead is unknown, and never was known, and never will be known. God dwells therein unto himself. God is a being beyond being, and a nothingness beyond being. The most beautiful thing which a person can say about God would be for that person to remain silent. From the wisdom of an inner wealth, so be silent, and quit flapping your gums about God. God is not found in the soul by adding anything, but by a process of subtraction. How should you love God? I tell you, love God as God is. This means love God as God is, a not God, a not mind, a not person, a not image. More than this, love God as God is, a pure, clear one who is separate from all two-ness.